Peace. Peace to whoever's listening, whoever finds this message, this video, this recording. Sometimes when I'm just sitting and I'm meditating or I'm watching something or something comes across me somehow, a video, a story, a news article, it'll spark a revelation in me. Like it'll spark something on me to think a little bit deeper. Like, what if? And the thing that came to my mind tonight is, what if some of our industry heroes, whether entertainment, music, what have you, are being put on pedestals just to distract us? Because they can give these people any sort of accolades they want to. They can put them in any position they want to put them in that they feel would make them important enough for enough of us to idolize them. And they present this illusion to us. And people start to idolize them because people have been trained to have an idol to model themselves behind or live vicariously through them. And I've noticed in the music genre, in the present, most of the youth or most of the people that follow these people are living vicariously through these characters that are presented to us. And some of them are presented to us as if they're all for us, normal people living normal lives. And they're not. They're absolutely not. And I could see right straight through it. But I'm not going to beat a dead horse, and I'm not going to keep talking to people who are programmed to say anytime you respond to something or you share a thought or you come to a conclusion about something, that you're hating on the person you're speaking of, when all you're trying to do is bring up a point. So imagine what Jesus went through when he was down here trying to warn people that if you follow man, you're all going to perish. You should stick to the laws of the Most High. That was what Jesus was doing. He was learning about universal law. He knew about universal laws, which is natural laws. Things like don't put your hand in the fire or you're going to get burned. Natural things that you should just know from common sense not to do to one another. And if you're living in a community, which we are, the planet is a community because we all inhabit this planet together right now. And if someone points something out, I would say do some research or think about it before you automatically respond. Because when you automatically respond to something that someone may have had a thought about, that's in the public eye, and you automatically come back with an attitude, or you automatically come back with your opinion like the person is lying or the person is a hater, well, you're going by your emotions because you're living vicariously through these people that you don't know. So I tend to listen to people, what they saying, instead of looking at what they're presenting to get my idea of the person that I'm looking at. I can't explain how I come to my conclusions or my thoughts on the subject because it's just the way I am. I just did so much reading and studying over the past 12 years that I can't tell somebody in one conversation how I come to a conclusion about something, especially if they haven't studied what I've studied, or if they're not in depth about the subject that we're speaking about. Because I'm talking to somebody who's only talking to me from their emotions with no scholarship and no thought and no contemplation. And that's a weakness that I think we all have, because they can put somebody in front of us and we idolize them, and we become blind, and we become led by this one image, not even the person, because 90% of the time the person is not what they're portraying the person to be to us. We have so much layers of programming to remove before we are really going to see any progress. And I can't blame some of these people, because we've been so abused by society that anything that looks like a spark of hope or light, or give somebody an idea that what they could pursue to escape this reality that we deal with every day, that's what they do. That's why I always say it takes a certain amount of courage to really see the world for what it is. You can't be no punk and see through it. It's the most courage you will ever have to have in your life, even regarding fighting for your life, because it is a fight for your life. But that was just a thought that ran through my mind just now, because I saw something and I just shook my head. Because so many people are blinded to the truth because of material things, material possessions and money, and image and status. And those things are used against us. So I just wanted to share that thought, family. Have a good night. Stay safe. And please practice your proper protection. Have your proper protection equipment on with this new strain of COVID, Delta, whatever it is called. I don't even know what it's called. But be careful. Don't be too comfortable out there. Still wear your mask. Still wash your hands. Take the proper health herbs and stuff to build your immune system. And be careful. Peace and love.